In today's episode, I'm going to show you how to pinpoint what to sell online. I think it's a major question that people have been asking. What should I sell that would generate the most money for me? How do I pinpoint that and begin to market it? Or even attracting the right customers, because you don't know what you sell. You don't know what you have. You don't know what you're offering. What you really should be thinking about is, what is the result of what I'm selling getting people? Now, what he really gave me wasn't I was already doing funnels. It wasn't tactical stuff. It wasn't strategy. It was the mindset to grow a larger company and to show how to package that value. So let's say if Mercedes-Benz create a high-level luxury vehicle, but they don't present it in the market correctly, to the average eye, a car is a car until they can brand and position themselves. If you're watching this video, you're about to make a whole lot of money. Welcome back to another episode of Monetize with Marcus. I'm your host, Marcus Y. Rozier. So in today's episode, I think it's important to really unpack this thought of what should you be selling. I hear people all the time, hey, should I sell this or that? Like, that's a major question that a lot of people have. Like, hey, if you've been online any amount of time, don't you feel like everybody's selling the ebook? Like, it's just starting to feel like it's like the new Air Jordans that everybody's selling. I'm not against ebooks. Somebody's going to hear this and it's going to be that one crazy person that's going to comment underneath this video. What's wrong with ebooks, bro? Nothing. You ain't selling nothing, in the words of Lil Wayne. But nothing's wrong with ebooks. But I do want you to pinpoint and identify what specifically do you sell, because here's what happens. Normally, when a person tells someone about generating revenue, you have to first identify what makes the most sense for you, where you are in life, where you are in business, what your goal is. So I want to break down a few things that you can possibly sell. If you're a coach, service provider, or online entrepreneur, here are a few things that you can sell. Now, some people sell, and just so you can define it, information. Selling information, yes, where you actually package information that the people that you built your program, your course, or the item you're selling is to inform someone of something that they absolutely do not know. So if you don't know that the stock market exists and you have no working knowledge, there are people who come up with stock market for dummies, right? Like basic entry-level terminology information. At that point, you're selling information. You're not teaching a skill. You're not showing somebody how to learn the next tactic. They can't do a tactic until they learn the actual information. So if you know that you help newbies, beginners, those that are trying to get into an industry, you sell information. You sell what someone needs to get started. You probably didn't know that. So if you don't know that, you don't even know how to market it. Make sure that you're communicating once you pinpoint. I'm going to walk through a few of them, what you sell. Now you know how to properly position yourself, and now that person can say, I help those who are looking to get started in blank be able to learn it and do blank. What's the result, right? Until you knew what you were selling, you didn't know how to package and market it. Now, some people sell time. If you're an event planner, what are a few other industries? Event planner, let's say my cleaning lady. So I have a cleaning lady. She's selling time at the end of the day. It's not even about cleaning, because let's use today. I can let y'all in on a little secret thing. Today, I went in and did a sermon this morning, right? So I did a sermon, multiple podcast episodes. I'm going to speak this afternoon. I speak tonight at 8 o'clock. I've got an event at 8:30. I've got another event at 10 o'clock. Now, I don't have time for anything. And then I wake up tomorrow and I've got all day live client sessions on Friday. Then I speak for a conference on Saturday, and it's just on and on and on. What she in essence is that I'm paying her for is time. She's giving me time back, because what day and what would it take for me physically to spend the time needed to clean my whole home, wash my clothes? So she comes in, she washes the clothes, she folds them, she cleans the house, she even hangs it up and organizes it all for me. I come into a clean environment. Now, let's just say you're not in the cleaning industry, you're not in the event planning industry, but you're a coach. One part of my business, in essence, we give a person their time back. We have a program called the 30-Day Course and Funnel Accelerator. We create a course with you, but we build the funnel for you, write the emails. We even upload your videos, create your course portal. We just bought you time, because how long would it take you to create a course, build funnels, write emails, automate your business, and set up pricing? A long time. So at that point, that course, in essence, sells a high-level deliverable, but what we also give a person back is time, because they create it once in 30 days, but the business and that course is automated forever. So what takes them 30 days, they can make money off of for years. So you can package that appropriately and show someone how the investment is worth the value of the resource and worth the time that it will save them.
We've got to pause right there because I'm in the giving mood. I decided to offer you a free gift, absolutely free. Now, I tell you all the time about turning your ideas into online income, but how am I going to tell you to do something and not provide the resource for it? There's so many questions that people have online about what should I post? How do I get my engagement up? How do I get people to click the link in my bio, buy from me? What should I sell? Whether it's an ebook, an online course, how much should I charge? How do I launch? How do I do a webinar? You see what I'm saying? So I decided to create a free training and give it to you that you can utilize to learn how to literally take the services that you do or the ideas you have and build a successful online company. Go to www.monetizewithmarcus.com. My gift to you. You're welcome.
So, all right, there are some people who also sell mindset. If what you do is to get someone to believe in themselves, to get someone to see, let's say one of my coaches, Marquell Russell. Marquell Russell, when I met him, I was charging pretty decent, like 1K, 2K, 3K, somewhere in that range. He was that one that kept challenging me, go 5 figures. And I'm like, man, I can do 5,000. He was like, no, bro, people will pay you 10, 15, 20. He pressed me. Now, what he really gave me wasn't I was already doing funnels. It wasn't tactical stuff. It wasn't strategy. It was the mindset to grow a larger company and to show how to package that value. So let's say if Mercedes-Benz create a high-level luxury vehicle, but they don't present it in the market correctly, to the average eye, a car is a car until they can brand and position themselves. Now, he wasn't necessarily selling mindset, but that's what I got from it, right? I got a high level of mindset of when you think about masterminds, how you market a course versus how you market a mastermind is not the same because you're talking to a whole nother audience. So there's some of you that are listening to this that really should reposition your business. What you think you're selling, you're not really selling. You're selling something totally different and you're not charging appropriately or marketing right or even attracting the right customers because you don't know what you sell. You don't know what you have. You don't know what you're offering. What you really should be thinking about is what is the result of what I'm selling getting people? If you sell a book that teaches someone how to overcome childhood trauma, abandonment issues of not having their father, remove scarcity surrounding money, and create a money mindset as well as self-belief, you're not selling a book. You're selling life transformation. And if you see it as a book, you're going to position it that way and you won't know the value of it.
You should quit working for free. How did social media hire all of us to be their workforce? We're on the app posting videos, going live, creating reels. We do not get paid when we create content on social media. They do by selling our content to advertisers. But how do you actually build an online business using social media? I want to break it down for you and give you access to it. There's 5 simple steps. I'll tell it to you in a few seconds. Step number 1 is client attraction. I'm going to show you how to actually attract clients that will happily pay you what you're offering. Step number 2, how to capture them. How do you get their emails? How do you get their phone numbers? How do you get them to show up to your event? Be on your Zoom calls. To what I refer to as client dating. It's where you nurture a relationship with people to get them to say yes to whatever you're offering. And I'm even going to show you what type of content to create that gives you brand visibility and brand recognition. I call it content to cash flow. You get access wherever you're watching this video. You'll see it in the description and you'll see it beneath this. Let's get back to the episode.
Some people said, I'm going to give you 2 more and then give you kind of some action steps. Sell support. Where a person already has a thriving business, what they're really looking for is support in that business. So let's use right now. My company is in the process of interviewing and hiring a copywriter because for most of my company, I've done all the copywriting. I could never find the right copywriter that matches my tone. But now I'm going to hire a copywriter for myself and for my clients that can just on an ongoing basis be able to produce for us at a higher level because now we've reached this year over 200 clients we've worked with. Well, the business is bigger than me now. So it's at a place where I used to write 60 emails a week, guys. Like I'm talking about just knock them out. I would sit still. I would come up with a concept and I would break them up into, it really is just one main idea or I would treat it like a speech. If I had a speech, I can break the concept down into paragraphs. So to me, writing was easy. Now I don't have the time. So there are certain people who offer a level of support within a company, or admin or virtual assistant offer support. Your company structure might be where you support high-level entrepreneurs, whether it's them being able to manage their employees. They don't want to manage them. They hire you to manage them. Or, on down the line. And last but not least is accountability, where some coaches, your job is to help someone remain accountable to their goals, like a high level, like a Tony Robbins. What he's really doing with people is holding them accountable to a certain belief system and an idea, a goal, and a concept. That's what a coach does in the NBA. In the NBA, coaches don't teach skill. Those guys are already great at what they do. They teach accountability within a team structure to get the best out of their skill. So you might be able to create a structure in your business and sell accountability to high-level successful people to be able to help them achieve their goal. So I wanted to make sure you understood what is it that you're actually selling to be able to properly package it in your industry. If you want resources like this and much more, you can go to monetizewithmarcus.com/podcast. And you'll see a ton of resources, video trainings that teaches you how to identify things like this. There's even a training on there that teaches you how to build an online business model and so much more. Some are free, some are $20, $30. So we just make sure, just think of us like the Walmart of coaching and marketing. You can get everything there, all right? I'll see you in the next episode of Monetize with Marcus.